Now we're going to start building out some cinematics. We're going to do this in preparation for a boss fight and create cinematics that both kick off at the beginning of our level and when something interesting happens. To start, I'm going to go into level 1. You can use whichever level you want. If you've already got stuff built in level 1 that you want to keep, you're welcome to just copy your level and make a new one. But I'm going to take level 1 here and expand it out just a little bit. So I'm going to take this grass here on the right hand side that I've got, duplicate it with Control D, Control drag it over, and just give myself a little bit more grass. And then I'm going to add a little area, I think, on top of this platform. It's going to be an exit that's keyed off. I'm going to do that by going into my stone section of the ground, grabbing one of these stone center tiles, dropping it right on, putting this at, let's go with a 41 and a 3, switching the draw mode over to tiled so that I can drag it up or make it taller. And here I'm just going to hit T, hold Control, and drag it up so that it's too tall. I want to watch that height so it gets just to the correct height. Duplicate that stone center, and I'm going to hit W, move this one up here, right to about there so that it's at, what is this, 41 and 5.5. Then I'll hit T, drag it down so that it's only one tall, and then drag it over to the left and again holding Control. So it's about, let's go to 5 wide. I want to get it kind of wide here. Next, I want to grab some of those locks or the toggle locks that I've got. I believe those are in my prefabs folder. Let's go find my yellow lock. There it is. I'll drag it and drop it right out here. I'm going to put it in a kind of snapped position of, looks like about 37 for me, and 3. And then I'm going to make this one tiled as well so that I can make it fill up the entire wall. So as soon as I touch any part of it with a yellow key, I can have it open up. So let's hit tiled, and I'll hit T over here. Oh, so switch over here, hit T, Control drag, and get it right up to the top. Now I can see my collider here is not the full size. It's that little green box there. That's because I haven't checked auto tiling yet. So I'll hit that, and now I've got a full size collider. So I've got my lock here. I want to add in a key that we can show the player. I think I'll put the key maybe way over here to the right. So I'll take our yellow key and drag it over here. And now I've got some things to show them. Well, let's add one more thing. Let's add an exit as well. I'm going to go to, I believe it's under tiles. I've got an exit sign, and I'm going to drop that right in here. And I might even add a door. Let's do that. Let's go find a door. I'll take a door closed mid, drop it right here, and then I'll take a top piece and make that a child of that door. I'll zero out the position and set it to 0 and a 1 so that it kind of snaps onto the top. Get that door nicely positioned at, what is this going to be, 40 and 3. And then I'm going to do the same with that exit sign, just kind of snap it over to, I guess I'll go to 38.5 and 3. So that's right there. You can see that it's an exit. Actually, I think I want to move this door over just a little bit. I'm going to hit W, hold Control. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So now I've got a scene where I can show my player an exit and a key that's past there that they're going to have to get. I do still have this flag here though, so we should probably get rid of that since it's not going to be the actual exit anymore. Or you know what, let's undo that. I'm going to just move that over here to the left so I've got a cheat way into level 2. And then I'll go add that same load level script and a collider onto the door so we can use that as our normal exit. So we got this load level script. I'm just going to right click and copy it. I'll click over here to the door, and then I'm going to choose the little buttons here, and there's right off to the side. Let's just drag it over so it's visible. Go right off to the side. I'll choose the paste component as new option. Gives me that load level, but I do need my collider. So let's add a box collider 2D as well. Drag this back out, and now I've got a valid exit, a key, and some stuff to show. Now I'll just clean up the hierarchy a little bit. I'm going to take my exit signs, my stone pieces, move them into the environment folder. I think I've got my yellow keys and locks and my door. I want to move these as well along with the springs and the spikes. So I'm going to drag all of these into environment. They're just kind of props that I'm not too worried about. I want to get them out of the way and kind of invisible. Take my lock and my key and the door as well. Drop them all into that environment folder, kind of shrink this down so I don't have a whole lot here. We'll save, and then I'm going to go into plastic and say that we've set up our initial level for our cinematic. Or I'm going to say set up level 1 for the cinematic intro, and we'll check it in.